Start the clock!
Hey guys, welcome back to Tremor Trails. I am back up in Denver hanging out with Kevin and everybody up here at HaloLifts because as you saw, I had a couple things that I need to get addressed after coming back from the Mojave excursion that we did. Mainly the most important thing being that both of my skid plates were completely destroyed. Look how straight that is. Completely destroyed from that massive boulder that I ran into when I was out there. And I realized that I never did a video truly about putting armor under your truck. It's probably the #1 necessity as far as getting out onto some off-roading stuff. The little plasticky, vinyl-y thing that comes with our trucks that goes where your transmission goes is not going to protect you. It'll protect you from like running over a cat or something maybe, but as far as a boulder or anything like that, you're going to destroy your transmission. So one of the first things you should look at buying for your vehicle if you do off-road is get you some skid plates. These held up really well. I'm actually surprised by them. These are the aluminum models, and for as much impact that we took, nothing on the truck got hurt at all. We bent a little bit of a frame just slightly, cross member, and that was it. All the bolts came back out, and you can see the damage that these things took. So I don't have much experience with any other brand, I'll be completely honest with you guys, and there's probably a couple other companies that make high quality stuff. I just know that for me, with the impact that I took, I couldn't be more happy with the craftsmanship and the way these things held up just being aluminum. Speaking of which, Kev, can you just kind of, for guys that may not know, can you just kind of explain really quick what we're looking at and what this is all about?
Sure. Yeah, these are skid plates, go underneath your truck. It's probably the #1 thing to start off with. This is an engine skid plate that helps protect the underneath of like your oil pan and all that good stuff. This big bad boy protects your whole transmission. So it goes all the way back to your furthest cross member, and then you can go more crazy if you want. You could do like the T-case skid, you could do fuel tank, you could do a rear diff. I mean, RCI makes a bunch of stuff. This secondary skid plate marries up to your front steel skid plate that's underneath your stock bumper. So it's a nice deal to get rid of that thin metal one that protects your engine. You go to a thicker one, and then it marries up to this transmission one. Everybody that's running these, love them. With the little wings here off the transmission one, you can add the cat guards. So if you're in the area that the catalytic converters are getting stolen quite a bit, or if it's something that you want to protect while you're wheeling, you can add those cat guards on.
So all in all, guys, you know, it's well worth the investment. What are these running?
Just this pair right here on the website, I believe it's like $660. Don't hold me to that, but it's just a little over $600. But if you think about it, $600 compared to, you know, several thousands of dollars if he would have ruined his transmission. And the other thing is he would have been stuck out there.
Yeah.
That, I mean, no cell service, nothing. This protected him. He got his family home. That's the #1 goal.
Yeah, so I can't say it enough, guys. They're super easy to install. You can do them in your garage if you want to. So, you know, for $500-600, yes, it's a little pricey. Everything is, but at the same time, you're covered. It is insurance. What I ended up going with is I actually went with a steel transmission plate this time around, and then I kept the aluminum that we have. So we married the two together just so I can have two massive impacts instead of one. One other thing to point out about the transmission skid plate is that some guys ask how you change your oil. It's really easy because right here there is a little hatch that you just unscrew, and that puts you right at your oil plug to drain your oil out. So it is versatile in several different ways, and like Kevin says, it does match up to the custom Tremor skid plate if you're still running the stock setup. So one cool thing about having good buddies that have off-road shops is that they always have the things I need in stock, and of course Kevin always takes care of me, and he'll take care of you guys too. One thing that you may not note is that if you do go to RCI, it takes several weeks sometimes.
Yeah, it just depends. Sometimes I have them in stock, sometimes I don't. We try very hard to keep all this stuff in stock. The last thing we want is you guys to place an order and then you're sitting there for weeks or months sometimes, depending on what your order for your products. I mean, no one wants that. We know there's a lot of other manufacturers or a lot of other off-road shops out there, but we try really hard to try to take care of you guys, and we try to keep this stuff in stock so we can ship it out and you guys can enjoy it immediately.
Yeah, so give Kevin a call if this is something that you're interested in, or just do a Google search and you may be able to find some different manufacturers. But as for me, I think I'm pretty much sold on these guys as they have held up to the damage test. Nonetheless, guys, thank you so much for watching this. We really do appreciate it. If you have any questions or comments, please hit me up down below. And of course, you can check out Kevin over there at HaloLifts. Him and Eve run this place. They're kind of a mom and pop place, and they have great customer service, so you can try them out as well. Until next time, though, guys, we hope to see you out there on the trails. Bye.
Bye.